Vaccines have saved millions of lives, preventing deadly diseases and protecting public health. But for some, a more sinister narrative has emerged. The idea that vaccines might secretly implant microchips or tracking devices in the human body. This theory, while widely debunked by scientists, continues to circulate, raising questions, fears, and widespread speculation. The theory suggests that during the vaccination process, microscopic technology could be injected along with the vaccine. These chips could then communicate with satellites, smartphones, or other devices, allowing governments or powerful organizations to track and monitor individuals. Proponents argue that this would enable an unprecedented level of control over the population. Some believers point to the rapid development of vaccines during global crises, claiming that the urgency was not only about public health, but also about deploying technology without public consent. The idea is that in a rushed rollout, people may not question what exactly is being injected into their bodies. Another element of this theory involves nanotechnology. Scientists have indeed been researching nanoscale devices for medical purposes, including drug delivery and biosensors. Conspiracy theorists take this research and claim that microchips could be implanted without anyone noticing. They suggest that these technologies are being repurposed secretly for surveillance rather than medical benefit. Social media has amplified these fears. Videos showing needles, vaccination processes, or unusual lab equipment are often interpreted as evidence of hidden microchips. Side-by-side comparisons of vaccine vials and tiny electronics are circulated, creating the illusion that there is a secret agenda hidden in plain sight. Critics argue that these claims are scientifically impossible, pointing out that current vaccine technology cannot carry functioning microchips and that microelectronics would be far too large to be delivered via a standard injection. However, the allure of the theory persists because it taps into deep human fears about control, bodily autonomy, and secrecy. The theory also intersects with concerns about big tech and government surveillance. In a world increasingly connected, with devices tracking our every move, some believe it is only a matter of time before technology merges with biology. Vaccines, in this view, are just the first step toward a fully monitored society. For many, the fear is not just physical, but psychological. The idea that one's body could be used as a tool for observation creates a profound sense of vulnerability and distrust. It raises questions about consent, privacy, and the limits of technological power. In a society where trust in institutions is already fragile, the microchip theory exploits this sentiment, offering a compelling narrative for those who feel disempowered. Some theorists go even further, suggesting that microchips in vaccines could be linked to behavioral control or even health monitoring, with the potential to influence emotions, track movements, or enforce compliance. While this is purely speculative, it fuels debates about freedom, ethics, and the boundaries of scientific experimentation. Regardless of scientific evidence, the narrative of microchips in vaccines continues to thrive because it combines science, fear, and mystery. It's a modern folklore that resonates with anxieties about technology, government power, and the unseen forces shaping our lives. So the next time a vaccine is administered, the theory asks us to ponder, are we simply receiving a life-saving injection, or could there be a hidden mechanism at work, quietly watching, recording, or even influencing us? Whether fact, fiction, or somewhere in between, the story highlights our deep fascination and deep fear of the intersection between technology, biology, and control. In the end, the question is less about the science and more about trust. Who decides what enters our bodies? Who holds the knowledge and the power? And how much of our modern world is truly transparent? And how much is carefully hidden from view? As we navigate this complex terrain, it's essential to approach such theories with a blend of skepticism and understanding. Dismissing them outright as baseless can alienate those who genuinely have concerns, but allowing them to spread unchecked can also be dangerous. The real challenge lies in fostering an environment where both critical thinking and open dialogue can flourish, where the boundaries between science and fiction are understood, respected, and when necessary, challenged. Only then can we ensure that our decisions about health, technology, and the future of our species are guided by knowledge, wisdom, and a shared sense of what it means to be human in an increasingly digital age.